the Mercedes-Benz S-Class has highly been regarded as being the world's best car for many years now. Well, let's forget the fact that Mercedes-Benz are actually the creators of the automobile. Let's just focus on the S-Class itself. Well, ever since the car was launched in 1972, it has captivated audiences worldwide and has set benchmarks in technology, performance, design, and of course, safety. Now, the car has sold close to 3 million units worldwide up until today, and their current generation model, which is the 6th generation, has sold close to 500,000 units. Well, that's a lot of numbers for such an expensive car. And now, after months of waiting and all the teasers that we've seen, Mercedes-Benz has finally revealed the new 7th generation of the world's best car, the S-Class. So it's kind of hard to make the world's best car into a better car. Well, the S-Class, from what we've seen, offers so much more than what it did before. And it's once again set benchmarks in a class that's highly competitive in terms of technology. So let's take a look at what the new S-Class has to offer. Starting with the design, the hood is longer, the headlights and wheels are sharper, and the C-pillar flows more smoothly into the rear shoulder. As far as dimensions go, the S-Class is now 34 millimeters longer, 22 millimeters wider, and 12 millimeters taller than before. And for the first time in 3 generations, the S-Class gets horizontal taillights. The door handles are also now completely flush with the body. Now, when it comes to space, the new S-Class offers so much of it. The boot capacity has been increased by 20 liters to 550 liters compared to the previous model. And when you look in the inside, elbow room of the driver has also been increased by 38 millimeters and by up to 23 millimeters for rear passengers. Headroom in the rear has also been increased by 16 millimeters. Now, when you step inside this beautiful and luxurious S-Class, you will see the new 12.8-inch touchscreen that immediately draws the eye. It floats up and out of the center console. The 2021 model also takes a more minimalist approach and has 27 fewer knobs and dials than the previous model. Now, nearly all of those functions move either to voice or touch controllers. There are also now 3 optional screens in the rear, 2 11-inch entertainment displays mounted on the front setbacks, and a third removable 7-inch tablet in the center console as part of the Business Center console package. Both the driver and rear passengers can access personal profiles on the center screen and those rear seat screens via voice command, each with their own music and multimedia options. And each screen can also hold up to 7 different user profiles. Offering numerous innovations in the areas of driver assistance, protection, and interaction, Mercedes-Benz is shaping the new generation of individual mobility of our times with the 2nd-gen MBUX, which stands for Mercedes-Benz User Experience. There are now up to 5 screens on board, and some with OLED technology. A similar impressive feature is the very large head-up display with augmented reality content. Using cameras in the overhead control panel and learning algorithms, MBUX Interior Assist recognizes and anticipates the wishes and intentions of the occupants. It does this by interpreting head direction, hand movement, and body language, and responds with corresponding vehicle functions. For example, if the driver looks over his or her shoulder towards the rear window, Interior Assist automatically opens the sunblind. 27 languages are also supported by Hey Mercedes with natural language understanding. There are also 31 loudspeakers and 8 exciters that are included in the Burmester high-end 4D surround sound system. Comfort on the front passenger seat is assisted by up to 19 motors, 8 for adjustment, 4 for massage, and 5 for ventilation, 1 for lumbar support and 1 to move the monitor on the reverse. The S-Class also now gets a new generation of steering wheels with capacitive hands-off recognition, thanks to a 2-tone sensor pad in the steering wheel rim. Rear wheel steering is also now a new added option, and the S-Class becomes as maneuverable as a compact car in the city. The steering angle of the rear axle is up to 10 degrees, and the turning circle is reduced by up to 2 meters. The new Mercedes-Benz S-Class is also now self-updating. More than 50 electronic components in the new S-Class can be updated with new software over the air. This includes the entire MBUX infotainment system, the driver display, driving assistance systems, and the multimedia LED. It's also expected that from the second half of 2021, the S-Class will be able to drive in conditionally automated mode with the new Drive Pilot, which is also an option in situations where traffic density is high. In terms of safety, the new S-Class gets it all. It gets automatic emergency braking, adaptive cruise control with stop and go, active steering assist, lane keep assist, lane change assist, traffic sign recognition, front and rear cross traffic alert, and active blind spot monitoring. And on top of that, the control units of e-active body control analyze the driving situation and adjust the suspension 1,000 times per second. Now coming to the engines, the powertrain options of the new S-Class include a 3-liter inline 6-cylinder petrol and diesel engines, both of which are offered in different states of tune. The petrol-powered S-Class comes in the S450 and the S500 options, producing 362 bhp and 429 bhp respectively. Torque rating for both these variants stands at 500 Nm and 520 Nm. This motor also gets assistance from a 48-volt mild hybrid system, which can add 21.6 brake horsepower and an impressive 250 Nm of torque. The S-Class will now be on sale in 2 diesel variants, S350D and S400D, pushing out 282 bhp and 600 Nm and 325.4 bhp and 700 Nm. All variants of the new S-Class will also continue to be paired with the 9-speed automatic transmission. So that is the new S-Class in a nutshell. There are so many new features and safety technologies and advancements that have been now put into this next generation of the best car in the world to make it even better. Well, the price has not been announced yet, but we do expect it to be a little bit more expensive than the current generation. So when the new 7th generation launches next year, it'll definitely be one of the most lust-worthy luxury saloons on the planet. And of course, it sure will compete in a very competitive segment, which includes the Audi A8, the BMW 7 Series, and of course the Jaguar XJ.